Hello? Hello? I'm looking for a foundations lesson. Does anyone know where it is? Oh, there's the foundations people. Hi. Hi, guys. Sorry, I was just busy, pretending to be a llama for a little bit. Let me erase our words from yesterday. Let's review and see if you can read these ones. Vein, ate, break. And remember, these are not as common. Sometimes we do hear A in the middle of a word, but usually if we hear A in the middle of a word, it's AI or vowel consonant E. Okay. Let's go ahead and warm up with a few more word practice, with a few more sounds to practice, okay? Here we go. Repeat after me. EIGH 8A. EI vein A. EA steak A. EA eat E. So sometimes EA says A and sometimes it says E. Excellent. And let's practice a few more sounds like OA, boat O, OW, snow O, OW, plow ow. And let's look at our handy dandy vowel sounds, vowel team poster like you have in your notebook. And remember that the row is set up like that for a reason. So all of these say E. Let's try them. EEGB, EY, key E, IE, piece E. This one's going to be coming up next week. EI, ceiling E. And then we know EA, eat E. And an oddball. EA, bread, F. Nice job, everybody. Okay, today I have a word of the day to start off with. Watch as I build. Okay, what does the word say? Neighbor. How many syllables are there? Yeah, neighbor. We keep all of this together and we circle it because it's a double vowel. It's not just double, it's got 4 letters to make that vowel sound that long A. Nay. And then what do we have over here? Bore. Yeah, it's an R controlled and it says or. Neighbor. And sometimes we pronounce it neighbor. Sometimes it sounds like even though it's OR. Kind of like doctor. Do you say neighbor or neighbor? Yeah, I guess we really all kind of don't say neighbor. We more say neighbor. Okay, good. So we need a sentence for neighbor. Are you friends with your neighbor? Oh, your neighbor cuts your grass for you? That's nice. So let's start with an uppercase. My neighbor mows. Let's do mows. I wanted to do the O like in snow. Mows my lawn instead of grass. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to do the AW like in saw. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of vowel teams in this sentence. Let's read it together. My neighbor mows my lawn. Let's scoop it. My neighbor mows my lawn. Okay, since it's a word of the day, you know that you need to enter it into your student notebook. So go ahead and find the vocabulary section, the big part, and find the N. And once you find the letter N, you can go ahead and enter the word neighbor and put in the sentence. My neighbor mows my lawn. So freeze on this screen until you get that completed. Okay. And you can put that aside, or you might want to leave it open to help you. We are going to do a dictation today on a dictation paper. So you should get out your paper and something to write with. Remember, the paper looks like this. If you don't have the paper, you can use normal paper or a whiteboard. That is okay. Okay, are you ready? We're going to start with some sounds. Repeat after me. A. Write all the sounds for A. And you know what? If you can't really fit them all in that line, just go above it or below it, because you should have 7. Put commas in between them all. And if I were you, I'd be looking in my notebook right now to make sure you get them all. If you don't, you're just being lazy. Okay, number 2. Ch. Write all the sounds for ch. Number 3. Shun. Write the 2 ways to do shun. That's right, there's 2. And number 4. Write all the sounds so far that we've done for E. Long E. Okay, check it out. There's a lot here. Number 1 is A. You should have A dash E, A, AY, AY, IGH. Sorry, that should be EIGH. There we go. EIGH, EI, and EA. Then for ch, you should have TCH and CH, shun, TION, and long E, EE, EY, and I. Ooh. Guys, I know that can be the hardest part sometimes, but take your time and look in your notebook and you'll be okay. All right, let us go ahead and do some review words. Repeat after me. Factor. You're going to learn about factors in math. Factor. We're not going to mark any of these. Factor sounds like neighbor, but guess what? It's OR. Okay, number 2. Magnets. What's the base word? Magnet. Let's tap it out. Ag. Et. Magnet. It sounds like magnet. It's kind of got a schwa in there. Be careful. Magnet. When you're ready, check it to mine. Okay, let's jump down to current words. So currently we've been working on all the long A sounds. So really thinking about which one it goes in and doing your spelling options on the side of your notebook before you look it up. Repeat after me. Brain. Tap it and write it. Brain. And please mark the syllable type and the vowel. Okay, check it to mine. It should be AI. It's in the middle. All right, let's try this one. Train. I want to ride the train. Mark the syllable type. And you might need to look up which A sound is it in train. Pause if you need more time and then check it to mine. Choo-choo train, it's AI. Okay, try this one. Swear. I swear I'll be your best friend, I promise. Swear, let's tap it. Swear. A little bit tricky. It's a long A sound, but it's a little bit changed because of the R at the end. Swear. Check it out. And let's do one more. Repeat after me. Freight. The freight train was bringing pens to the school. Freight. Pause if you need more time and then check it to mine. Freight. Okay, now for the sound alikes. Here's the first one. I need to go shopping. There's a big sale. Which sale is that? And the second one, that is a beautiful sailboat on the water. The first one should be S-A-L-E, and the next one should be S-A-I-L. Okay, let's review a few trick words. Answer is number one. Answer. And number two, about. Answer and about. And those are in your student notebook too, if you need to check under trick words. When you're ready to check with mine, you can. And we'll go down to a sentence. Repeat after me. The display in the shop was pretty. The display in the shop was pretty. Pause so you can get your sentence completed. Okay, if you're back, check that you started with an uppercase and ended with a stop sign. Check display. I hear A at the end. And check pretty. That is a trick word. And then go ahead and check yours with mine. The display in the shop was pretty. Read it smoothly and fix up any mistakes you might have. And let's do one more sentence. Repeat after me. Barney must weigh at least 50 pounds. Notice how my voice goes up at the end. Think about what kind of punctuation. Barney must weigh at least 50 pounds. Working on your sentence, pause if you need to. Okay, if you're done, check that you started with an uppercase and ended with a stop sign of excitement. And we had the word weigh, had an A in it. Weight, thinking about that and which option you chose, check that over. And check over at least. Those are two different words, at least. Okay, and go ahead and check yours to mine. Let's scoop our sentences and read them smoothly. The display in the shop was pretty. The display in the shop was pretty. Barney must weigh at least 50 pounds. And I noticed I put a T here, so I actually wrote Barney must wait. That doesn't sound right. So I'm going to get rid of my T, so it just says weigh. That's why we always read over our sentences to catch our mistakes. Did you catch any mistakes and fix them? I'll put it up one more time in case you still need to fix them. Okay, when you're done, I want you to go ahead and read everything you wrote for reading practice, and then you'll be all done for today. Nice job, my friends.